Hey guys, it's Chris, Guitar Picker One here again. Hey, George sent me another set of pickups to try out for the 338, and he also sent me a new style wiring harness and a new Tunematic bridge. And I'll start off with the wired harness. Um, really impressed with it. It was completely wired, and all I had to do was wire the pickups, leads in the ground to the switch. Super awesome. Um, the tone um, pots are good, and the volume has a fire range on it. It's mostly barely on or off or full blast. You know how those pots usually are, but it does. In combination with these pickups, it sounds really good. Just really impressed with it. Um, the Tunematic, I think y'all will really like. As you can see, it is a bit wider and has more mass to it than what they're currently using. It also does not have a retaining wire on it, which is great. So no rattles. The saddle inserts are real nice and tight. It intonated up real well, and don't seem to have a lot of tuning issues. And I do with this guitar, the nut needs to be worked over on it. I've got a little bit of binding the strings in the nut, but as far as this bridge, I do believe that it did help improve the sustain a little, and I think it's going to be a great new bridge that's going to be coming on the 338s and maybe the Les Paul style guitars. But so the reason I was making this video is I thought I would let you guys hear what these pickups sound like. And I know there's been a bunch of you know different pickups that's come along. Me and Dennis both have demoed a lot of different pickups in different types of guitars, and so most of us, we all want the same thing. I think at heart we're all modders pretty much, and we're all, the excitement is getting a cheaper guitar and seeing just how far you can take it by doing a few upgrades and mods to it, and see how well it stands up to your big boy brands guitars, and so but the goal here is we're trying to get the best possible electronics and hardware for these guitars and still keep them at a good affordable price. And by way of me and Dennis and some of the others that are product testers, and this is how it's getting done. And so but I thought I'd just play a few things for you, and let you kind of hear how it sounds. And I'm gonna start out on the bridge pickup, and I'm gonna just play along with a little track here. And I'm sure you'll recognize what it is. But so here we go. So, it kind of gives you um, just a little bit of idea. I'm playing through my little Yamaha DHR10, and I'm gonna just play a chord here, and I don't know how well this is going to come across, but this is just a D chord. I'm playing in drop D, but I don't know how well you can hear that, but it's just the string definition on these pickups is really good, and they do need a little better potting on them. They will squeal some if you start playing with the real high gain, but I think overall these are definitely some of the best pickups. Really got it narrowed down to two. One's the JSN02, and then this pickup here. And with some good potting, I think this may possibly take the top spot, these pickups here. And put it up on the neck so you can kind of hear what it sounds like. It's awesome. Help I get my fingers to work a little bit better. But neck pickup sounds great too. So, as far as, of course, if we roll the tone back on it, it gets that real nice kind of blues sound. Let's take it over to some clean. Just really beautiful, it's shimmer. Just great tone coming out of these, and I'm sure you can probably tell, but it really lets the semi-hollow characteristic of the guitar show through the tone, and like I say, just really impressed with them. Some middle, bridge. Well, it sure is going back quite a few years. I'm sure some of you probably recognize that old rock ballad. Great song, great band. Um, so we can add, let's see, we'll go kind of. Volume down here just a little So, got a really great kind of PAF, kind of old. It's got really good sustain. So it kind of gives you, a pretty good idea. I really like these pickups a lot, and I think they'll be, a really good addition for the the semi hollow body line, and possibly even Les Paul. I think they would work out really well in Les Paul too. But to be a ceramic pickup, they're very good, and the output range on these is. Bridge is pushing 10.5 roughly, and the neck is pushing 10.2. So they're very close, as far as output goes. But they sound really good, and that's just really pretty plain on the settings as far as no reverb or delay or anything. That's on the neck. So anyway, I can just keep going, but I just want to give y'all kind of an insight, as to what we're doing behind the scenes with Firefly, and you know, like I say, George, he's a very busy man. He works very hard. You know, constantly researching and trying to you know, come up with you know, better quality hardware and things that people are requesting, and so you know, I know I've seen recently that some of you guys have got guitars that have had some flaws and you know, have had some things wrong with them, and you know, that doesn't only happen with Firefly. Of course, you know, it happens with even the bigger, more expensive guitars, and you know, it's just the way it is when you buy things online. And but gosh, you know, I've been hooked on these since the first one that I got, and they just keep getting better and better. And you know, I'm very impressed with you know, Firebird Music and Firefly Guitars. You know, as a company, and I think they really stand. You know, for good value, and you know, I think they're really competing, you know, to win people over for their business, and they're going about it the right way, I believe. And so, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this little snippet here, and y'all have a good night. We'll see you.